Quigs, just get your thoughts on the game overall first of all.
Yeah, obviously first and foremost disappointed is another loss. It's always hard to take. There's some positives in there, but I thought first half we weren't good enough ultimately anyway. And then second half I thought we got a little better. Up towards the goal I thought we had some good chances just before the goal, and then their goal just sort of kills us. The lads run from right back all the way and beat 4 players, which is just probably unacceptable. It's ultimately killed us, and then obviously that comes with a loss at the end.
Yeah, looking back on that first half, of course Doncaster went ahead, and 5 minutes later you scored that equaliser. Do you feel as though we might have had a penalty before that goal came?
What am I striking on about?
Yeah,
it's his hand, but like I say, this is league football, and you don't get them at the bottom. They've got that at their place, but you don't get them at the bottom. Been here before, and I know how it works, and yeah, it was a penalty, but it doesn't make a difference, does it? We weren't given it.
Then great ball in from Liam Kelly for the goal itself.
Yeah, no, his qualities, it's one of his traits in it. Like, he's got great quality in the box. He's a real playmaker for us, so important in the role, and he's a great lad as well. And like, he's just as disappointed as I am that we've got beat today.
Is it disappointing as well after the result last week against Colchester?
Yeah, we just thought 3-3 today. All the lads did fancy it. We trained really well this week, and I think they had just small margins all the time, and you can't blame the defence. Defence will blame strikers, but like I say, it's more important about sticking together here. They've only just come down, so to push them all the way, as in only getting beat 2-1, maybe that's a positive, but all the lads in there real bitterly disappointed.
Yeah. How do we pick ourselves back up now again before next week's trip to Newport?
Well, it starts on the training ground, doesn't it? Monday morning, so, and therell be I think the gaffer's going to have to toughen us up a little bit, because I think we're a little bit too soft as well today. But like you say, we'll have to shape up a little bit, regroup. We'll speak about it, do the video, get out of the way as soon as possible, and then look towards Newport. And like I say, we can go and get 3 points easily there, like we did last week. We should have done today, but that's football, and sometimes you don't get the rub of the green.
What do we need to do to start finding that consistency of putting our runners' results together?
I think that's a million dollar question.
Yeah.
I don't think it was poor.
Do you see stuff in us that you think just need small tweaks that can get us there?
If I'm honest, I wouldn't have come here if I thought that we were a relegation cert. Like a Scunthorpe last year, no disrespect to them, I've looked at them a few times and I thought they're definitely going down. I didn't get that sense here, and that's why I come here. I could have easily gone somewhere else. We were not in a relegation battle at all, and after I know Jamie's a real positive character, he's a good manager, and listen, the tough games we've had, Leighton Orient, I think the only ones that I personally thought that we were outdone properly by. I think Northampton was very small margins, but that's why they're at the top end and we're not. But there is plenty to look forward to, and like I said, I believe that we can easily turn this around, and football does happen like that. And I said, when I was at Barrow, like, we were in a similar situation, maybe not bottom, but we were down there in 3, 4, 5 results on the bounce, and we'll be clear of it, and then you're looking up instead of down.
It's still quite tight actually at the bottom as well, though we don't want to be looking at the table this early.
Yeah.
There's quite a number of teams we're not out of by any manner, are we?
Well, this one, we played Colchester and we thought we were a lot better than them anyway. So, like, even today, I don't think they were a lot better than us. I think there's, again, small margins, but I think this league the strikers are a lot better than the conference. I know, obviously, so that's on my experiences. They're a lot more clinical and they do take the chances a little more. But no, it'd be very stupid of me to write ourselves off straight away. But there's a lot of football to be played. Gaffer really hasn't had a transfer window for himself. He hasn't really had that long with us to be worked with. We've had a couple of Tuesday games which have probably killed what he wanted to implement on us. But No, the lads they're disappointed, but we know we got more, which is the good thing.
Yeah. Apart from results-wise, are you enjoying your time at the club so far?
Yeah, I love it here. Yeah, I'd come out to go and play games and play as much as I can, and score as many as I can. Yeah, I've loved it. Everyone's been real welcoming. I just, like I said, it's probably a bit disappointing today, but if we'd have won today, I'd be talking about how great it is here, and it's at fine margins in football, and I think there's a lot more. Like I said, there's a lot more to come for us, and yeah, so far so good. Like in my new surroundings.
Yeah, it can be difficult talking to the media straight after the game, can it? Especially when you've been so disappointed.
Yeah, your head's a bit fried and that, and until you look at it on the video, bits of my play I should have done better, and until then you can't really give a fair reflection of the game until you see it. And I'll watch it tomorrow properly, and like I said, get it out of my head as soon as possible, and then you've just got to move on.